Hello YouTube. Welcome to another episode of Unpacking the Diecast Insanity. And the same box I was going through last time, ended up finding the Chevelle that was in the Golf Racing. I knew there was one. I think the Edelbrock was a red and the black release of the Golf. It's the only time where the release was completely different. A completely different sponsor just because of the paint color, so. Then we have a Ford GT Custom. Love the rubber tires I put on this. I think they fit the car really well. You got the red line tire, or the red line on the rim that I did not paint. Looks like it's lacking in detail. Just like this one. Another custom I did, but never even changed the rims on it or did the detail. Still needs finished. I'll paint and do a lot of the customs, and then I'll go back and I'll do the detail on like 5 or 10 of them all at once. It's just a lot easier when I got out the detailing stuff. Because why clean a brush to do 2 little dots for 2 little taillights when you can keep going on and do like 10 of them at one time, and then clean the brush and do the headlights on all 10. Just makes it a lot easier. Next one's a Super Treasure Hunt Bone Shaker. Awesome Super Treasure Hunt release. Got the TH on the hood. I think the Bone Shaker's been a Super Treasure Hunt maybe 3 times. Wish the tires were the same color. Like a powder coated burgundy. Always was looking for a set of real riders with like a cool red metal rim. We got the Chevelle and a Z-Mac. And then the rest of this box just might be Ultra Reds. So I think this is a Grand Prix, the first one. I think that's what it says on the side. Of course, auto rolled doesn't tell you the make or model on the base, so it can make it hard distinguishing one car from another. But it usually says somewhere on the vehicle, like up there on the front fender, or on the back coming around. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a Grand Prix. You might be able to see the writing better than me. Here's a Dodge Charger or Challenger. Might be the Challenger. Always get them mixed up. Awesome Ultra Red. There it says it on the fin. Won't be able to see that. Very, very awesome. Freaking ultra red though. Looks really good with the satin hood. Next one's one of my favorite auto roll castings. So of course it's one of my favorite ultra reds. Mustang Mach 1. Well, there's a lot more in this box than I thought. There's a whole nother row under this row. We got another Dodge 1973. Usually says on the license plate the year. So this is a 73 Challenger. Maybe Charger. This is a release that had the red tires. So I think last year, a year before. 2019 might have been the first year they did red tires, which I really don't care for at all. I like the white top. It has ultra red interior. Next one, Dodge, or it's a Phoenix. Dodge Dart Phoenix, maybe? They were huge cars. Next, we got a awesome Trans Am, and it's from the release with the red tires, so I think they did it back and forth with a few releases from 2019, or it might have just been one release. Next, we got a Chevy Chevelle. Very awesome. And then next is a Chevy Impala. I think the hoods are painted separately on these castings, because a lot of times the hoods on the Ultra Reds are darker. A lot of Ultra Reds like that. So it's almost like they paint the bodies, they paint the hood separate, and then they put them together. Very large two-door car. Love auto rolled. Of course, it's my favorite 1/64th to collect. I think this one's a Ford Galaxy 500 maybe. It says Ford across the hood. Next, we got a lot of people's favorite, especially recently. It's a Plymouth Fury. This was not a Chris Team release, but this one has really awesome interior. Wait until it comes around. It has a two-toned interior, like a car from back then would have. Really awesome. So you got red and white interior on the front and back seats. Very cool ultra red release. Got another Trans Am, which looks a lot better without the red tires, my own opinion. Besides that, everything else looks the same. Front end's a little different. It's probably a different year, so the rear tail lights might be a little different. Then we got one of everybody's favorite. It'll be hard to come by these. I think it's a Dodge Charger. I think the other ones are the Challenger. I think this is a Dodge Charger that everybody wants. It's quite hard to get. Has the factory striping on this one. Of course, all the details in white. White interior. And a white base on this one. Next we got a Dodge Dart Swinger. Which I love this car. I don't know what it is about it. I've always liked this car way before I collected diecast. Very cool little car that you could cram a big old V8 in. The next one doesn't say on the bottom which one it is, so I'm not sure. You can comment down below if you know what casting that is. It does say on the back fender, but it's too small for me to read. Looks like a Mercury maybe. I don't know if they did a Mercury muscle car. Oh, this definitely one of my favorites here. Camaro. And that one looks like it has the lens tail lights. Some of this casting had a variation. Some had lens tail lights, some didn't. And then the last one isn't an ultra red, but it's the only raw I have in my collection. Only auto rolled raw. Now auto rolled only makes 10 raws for each release. There's only 10 of these made. Doesn't matter how many they release. It is like a 2,500 car release or a 10,000 car release. They only make 10 of these. So that's pretty awesome, pretty rare, and it's the only one I have in my collection. Next are the only two White Lightnings in my collection. Got the Monte Carlo. Has white interior, white rims. Not a white base, but. And the Chevy Camaro. Only two White Lightnings that I have that are loose. And there's a couple green machines here. This is a pretty rare green light green machine. It's from the Supernatural release. and it is just really hard to find. Took me years to find this one on eBay. Years, like 3-4 years looking for this car. Looks awesome too as a green machine with the green rims. And then we have that car. Not sure what car that is, but awesome looking green machine. GTX. Plymouth GTX. And we got a really cool Chevy Silverado. This is not a green body green machine. The release was actually green paint. But it has the green rims and a green base. And it's a Silverado, so of course I had to have it. Oh, here's the regular. I don't think it's not the same release, but there's a White Lightning. There's the red one. Just happened to have it sitting there, so I thought I'd show it real quick. Well, thanks for watching this episode of Unpacking the Diecast Insanity. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and please leave comments. Thank you.